Hello, I'm Bill Anderson. I'm the author of retirecoast.com, and there is an article that we have just created to announce the launch of our business membership program. The business membership program is designed with 6 steps in mind. I'm not going to go through all of that right now, but suffices to say that the membership will help you start a business if you are thinking about it, get that business going properly, legally, and help you grow that business, understand it from an accounting point of view, from a risk point of view, and help you expand it down the road. So we'll get into that membership a little later, but my point here is to show you how to use the short-term rental tool. Now, this is our Lite version to give you an idea of what you can find in our business membership, where we have an extensive tool of this type here, along with many other tools for short-term rentals and other business things, as I mentioned earlier. So we're going to go through this one, and I'm going to show you how this works. This is our teaser sample, basically, for you. And so, as I said, it's a short-term rental income and expense review tool. So we're going to start with the income that you would expect to earn. And you can use little arrows here, or you just simply type it in. So I have 50,000 in here. These are the defaults when you first open it up. And by the way, this tool is free, and I'll tell you how to get that if you haven't already found it in our introductory article. So we're going to put 50,000 in here for gross rental income. It might be 10, it might be 60, it might be 70, but just adjust that. And then for other rental income, you can put 0 in there. But some people ask the property manager to charge for pets, for example. So I'm going to just put 1,000 in here just to fill this space for you. And then for management fees, generally speaking, and I'm going to use my calculator here, but most managers charge about 15 to 20%. So I'm going to put 15% in here. That would be $7,500 just on this amount here. And whether this amount is included or not, that's a discussion that you can have with the property manager. So we put $7,500 in here. Cleaning fees, I'm going to roughly move those around 5,000 here. And then we're going to put in the maintenance paid by the manager for you. For example, there was a plumbing leak or an air conditioning repair that had to take place when the people were there. So you gave them approval, they did that, and they deducted it from what they gave you at the end of the month. And then there's some additional expenses, again, that you approved that the manager did for you. And that way it was paid for you, and it comes out of the income, as I mentioned. So there's some owner-paid expenses over here, and these are things you pay every month. So if you have a mortgage, for example, let's say that the interest portion of that mortgage payment is $8,000. Of course, you can't deduct the equity portion. Let's say that the insurance is $3,500, or the property taxes are, say, $2,000. And the utilities are $4,200. Repairs that you pay for directly are $2,000, and then other expenses are, say, $1,200. Now you can obviously adjust any of these numbers. Now we're going to click right here, and we're going to show you what our estimate is. So basically we're looking at a $51,000 total income with $36,874 in total expenses. Here's your estimated net income of $14,126, and then here is your estimated profit margin. Now, basically, this would be what you would report. You would report this to the IRS, deduct these things, and then you would be obligated to use this number here to calculate your taxes. But before you pay taxes, you're looking at about a 27% margin here. And of course, this is fictitious. Yours may be different. Obviously, you can go back up, and let me just show you. Let's just say that you move this down to $45,000 in a year. It wasn't so much. Let's go back here and recalculate. There you go. It recalculates. Now, this is a simple version. Our longer version has a lot more in it. It has the ability to print and download the information if you want to transfer it to a CPA or someone else. So again, this is just one of our tools, and this is our Lite version. But this may help you a lot decide whether this property is going to be profitable for you if you're in the process of purchasing it, or if you already own it. It will show you what you can expect to actually turn into the IRS at the end of the year, and what you've got left over to work with. So again, this number down here would be the amount that would be subject to tax. Now, you have some other deductions that you can put in there also if you want to run them in here, and that would be depreciation and some other things that we don't have here, but you can put depreciation in here if you want to, and you can calculate that using yet another one of our tools that we have in the business membership. So down here below, you can explore the business membership. I'm going to take you in there real quick. This is our sales pitch here, and this just shows you a little bit about what you can get, what's inside the business membership, formation guidance. You can create an LLC in here, a lot of business tools for retirees starting a business, small business owners, real estate professionals, for example. So all you have to do is right here, click this, and you can go and join the membership. You can actually see when you click that, it'll tell you how much the membership is for the year. And then there are other memberships too. There is the Estate Resources membership, which will help you actually protect your business. There's some asset protection tools in there, and that can be in the Compare All Access here. So if you click on this button here, you can go in and see if you want the other memberships also. There's a discount if you take all of them. There are 3 of them in total. You may be interested in 1, 2, or in 3 of these. But this is the tool. This is the membership. So please go to retirecoast.com if this is not how you found this, and then you can read more about it. Well, thank you for coming to this YouTube.